Hello everyone, I'm Ryan Richeson with Coldwell Banker, the Real Estate Group, and the Innovation Team. Today, I'm going to explain to you what the Property Investment Profile is, also called the PIP. If you are already familiar with what the PIP is, feel free to fast forward towards the end of the video and I will show you how to sign up for it there. For those of you who don't know what the PIP is, again, it's the Property Investment Profile. It's going to send you a statement, essentially, of what your property is worth. I'm sure many of you have 401ks or some sort of retirement fund that you receive statements for at the end of the month. Real estate is probably one of the biggest investments that you have, so why shouldn't you be getting a statement at the end of each month? Or for sellers, you can actually elect to get it weekly. This is going to be your statement. So once you have signed up for it, this is what the email is going to look like. Right now, I'm using Yahoo as my email provider. So depending on your email provider, you may have to go over and click Show Images so it shows all of the photos. Once you've done that, this is what it's going to look like. Right at the top of the page, it's going to give you all of my contact information, my phone number, email, and it's going to give you a market snapshot. This is going to tell you, the first part is going to tell you how many new listings there are within the last 14 days of your selected area. It's also going to then tell you how many pending sales there are, or sales that have accepted offers and are just waiting to close. And then the last is how many sold properties there are in your specific area. A little bit further down, you have 5 buttons. The first one is Forward to a Friend. This button is going to allow you to forward this information, if you found it useful, to someone else that you might like to share this information with. The next button is for purchasing. If you've decided, okay, you know what, I think it's time that I'm gonna buy a property or look for a property, you can click this button and it's going to direct you to our webpage, of which then you can click Search for a Property, and it's going to give you all the search functionality that you would need to search for a property, whether it be by city, range from an address, property type, or any other specification you're looking for. So moving back to the PIP, the next button is the Sell button. Now, if you click this button, it's going to send us a message letting us know that you are ready to sell your property, and we will take care of listing it and getting it sold for you. The next button is the Contact button. That's just going to send us a message, and it will allow you to input if you have any questions or anything that you'd like to know. You can click this button and send us a message. The next one is the Print Preview button. If you'd like to print out a hard copy of this profile or give it to somebody else or mail it, you can select the Print Preview button, and that will take care of that for you. So a little bit farther down here, we get to the market trends. These are just generalized market trends of the general area. So market price trend, this is going to explain the average market price from, this one is from April 2011 through March of 2012. So you can see the average price going up, down, and as you actually get into March of this year, it goes up pretty significantly. And this is going to show the average list price and the average sold price. So it's a kind of a neat comparison to show what it was, the houses that were listed at and what they sold for. The next one down is the properties on the market. This is going to show the number of properties on the market. For instance, $1 million and up, there's not a whole lot of those properties listed. Now if you jump to 50,000 to 99,000, there are over 200 properties currently listed. So that's what this little graph is going to show here. The market heat index is going to show how hot the market is. So essentially it's showing you how many days on the market homes sit when they're listed. So last April 2011, they were sitting for about 120 days before they were selling. Now if you jump over to March 2012, they were sitting for an average of about 40 days. So pretty significant difference. Going up towards your particular market portfolio, market PIP, this is going to explain all of the information about your specific area. So it's going to show a map of the area that your home is currently in, and it's going to show all the each one of the dots is one of the houses that the portfolio selected to compare your house against. So it's going to break everything down for you. It's going to show in your particular area the average days on the market, the listings. There are currently 12 listings. New listing, or I should say the newest listing. The newest listing for this was March 16th. It's going to show the longest and the shortest days on the market. This particular one, the shortest was 8 days, and the longest was over 1,000 days. It's going to show the recently sold data, the total of sales, and then dropping down here, it's going to show a little bit more detail. The for sale data, the average house in this particular area is 198,000, the high 254,000, and low 48,000. This is a newer subdivision, so my guess is that's probably a lot. Pending data, these look like a couple lots that are pending right now. And then sold data. So this is going to give you your average sold price, your high sold price, and your low sold price. Then right at the bottom, this is where it's going to come up with a automated market value. So this was a pretty broad value there. I didn't set a whole lot of parameters for it. So the range that it picked for the price is pretty vague. It's 198,000 to 270,000 essentially. You can get that much closer by inputting, when we set your PIP up, we'll input the number of bedrooms, number of bathrooms, the square feet, things like that, and it's going to give it a much more targeted value. So now moving down, this is where you actually get to see the houses that it had selected as comparables. So you'll get to see all the different 12 houses that are currently available. The nice thing about this is you can actually click on these to get more information. It's going to give you a decent amount here. It's going to give you a description, but then you can actually click more photos, and it will click through, and you get to see the actual photos of the house that it's comparing it against. So once you've had your fill of that, you can go back and you can actually, if you would like to see the listing itself, you could click through and it's going to bring you right to that listing. It's going to give you the photos and all of the information regarding that listing. Then moving on, it goes to the summary. So it's actually going to collapse all those homes into just the text, and it's going to break it down for you. It's going to tell you the number of bedrooms, number of bathrooms, the list price, the days on the market that that particular home has been on the market for, and it's going to show all of those. Then it's going to drop down to the pending data. So this one looks to be a pending lot. So that one has an accepted offer, and we're just waiting to close on that one. And then dropping down, these are the houses that have actually sold. So there are 2 houses that have sold in the last 100 days. This particular one has 3 bedrooms. This one has 3 bedrooms as well. It shows the list price and the sales price. So it's kind of a neat feature because you can actually see what those particular houses, or the particular houses in your neighborhood, what they listed for and what they sold for after they sold. So this has been a breakdown of a PIP for you, or a property investment portfolio. Now we're going to jump over and show you how to sign up for it. So you're just going to go open a browser and just type in ryanricheson.com, RyanRicheson.com, and that's going to bring you right to our website. All you're going to do from this point is click Tools and click What's My Home Worth. That's going to bring you to the property investment portfolio sign up page. Extremely easy. All you're going to do is fill in your name. For all intents and purposes, we're just going to put test in here. Last name, test, and email. We're going to do our email here. Then we're going to put our street address in. We're going to put Appleton and the zip. Then, oh, I suppose we should put the zip here. and just hit sign up. It's going to tell you that your request has been submitted, and that's all you need to do. Then you will start receiving the property investment portfolio emails within a couple days. I should show you at the bottom of the email, it does actually have a opt-out. So if you ever get sick of seeing the property investment portfolios, you can scroll to the bottom and click unsubscribe here. If you have any questions, don't forget to email us or contact us. The phone number here is 920-858-4631. Thanks and have a wonderful day.